Hello, Wolf here. Welcome back. This is part 3 of the Dragon Age Evil Mage run. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I hope you have too. The first video did really well. I mean, for my channel standard, 19 views as of I saw, or as of the last time I looked, it was at 19 views, and that's thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. I know that's not a lot, especially because there's channels with millions of views per video or whatever, but to me, 19 views is pretty awesome. So, thank you, and let's continue. So, and if you're a new viewer, this is part 3, you might want to go back to part 1. But if you are kind of skipping ahead because you know the story, you want to go further, we're about to finish the origin, the beginning of the Mage origin. So, last episode, we said we weren't going to help these two, but Irving wants us to play along with their plan so that she gets punished just as much as him. Because usually, people of the Chantry, they can kind of get away with more because they're meant to be, like, of the religious order or whatever, so they're allowed to... Whereas a mage, you pretty much can't do anything wrong and you're like, executed, so he wants her to get punished as well, so we're gonna help him do that so she doesn't get away with her crimes.
If you're not going to help, leave me alone.
Forgive Jowan. He can be surly. But why have you returned? Please say you've changed your mind. Thank you. We will never forget this. I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
What if it's a magical door?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate. Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Alright, so yeah, so we're going along with their plan, so we're gonna go get the fire rod here. Sounds like something from Minecraft. And that should help us escape, but we'll see. It's from the Tranquil here, Owain. Okay, one moment. I just gotta check something. Alright, sorry about that. I had to just step away for a second. Alright, let's continue.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item? Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form. Thank you.
Ah, maybe you have to go do that side quest I did for the other lady. She said I owe you a favor. So probably if you're being good, you have to go through the side quest so that she'll sign it for you. But because I am helping Irving, he'll just do it for me.
You are back. Has something gone wrong with the plan? A rod of fire? Why do you... I understand. Trying to break through the door this way. Interesting. The phylactery chamber door is warded and resists all magic worked upon it. I wanted to see what you came up with. I trusted you to approach me if you encountered a problem. Not easy breaking into a locked chamber, is it? Still, Ah, yes. The phylactery chamber shares a wall with the artifact vault. Age and dampness seeping up from the ground have weakened a segment of it. You can break down this part of the wall to gain entrance into the chamber.
It's not easy to break down a wall.
We have an old Tiventa device in the vault. It may have been used for defense, or possibly entertainment. It amplifies spells. Use the rod on this artifact and aim it at the wall. The artifact releases controlled bursts of energy. Just aim it in the right direction. One more thing. Do not be quick to suggest there is another way in. I don't want Lily and Jowan to suspect. Make it seem like you came up with the idea yourself. Here is the form with my stamp. Owain will release the rod to you now.
Alright. Thanks, Urban. Yeah, it seems like a sound plan. And, I mean, I have... Let's see. I think I have... Ooh, I'm almost level 3. I have persuasion. Or coercion, sorry. So, I shouldn't be a problem if I have to do a dialogue check.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items.
It's funny how
My name is Owain.
answers the exact
How
same
may
every
I
time.
assist you?
I guess it's kind of like my videos where I always say, Wolf here. This is a little slogan, but, it's probably more catchy than mine.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is
I just
the
hope I
rod you
don't
requested.
talk that monotone. Maybe I do. Alright, so, we're going to go and lie to them now. And let's get out of this place.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Alright. So obviously, I'm a mage. She's actually a rogue. Does she actually have anything? She has a mace and a dagger. What's her abilities? She's got a bit of both. Some dual wielding and some... Okay. And Jowan, he has... some basic spells. Okay. Well, I'm not going to give him any of my good supplies. So she can have that stuff. Could give her some chainmail. I can always sell it later, so here, I have some chainmail. And then not gonna give any of my necklaces. Oops, sorry. No. And I'll give him my mage robe just because I don't need it. And a staff. Okay. Let's go. Oh, actually, I want you to give us fire weapons.
Give me something
Or
to
her
do.
specifically, fire weapons. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I just cut out, because I had to go down the floor and then run all the way here. This is where they want to go, so there's no reason for you guys to have to watch all that. Alright, let's continue.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar.
Wow.
It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and Mages. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a Mage entering together. The chanter provides the password, which primes the ward, and the Mage touches it with mana to release it. The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
It looks like he used the cold spell for that animation.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. You mean through that door?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance? No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
Yep. Let's go.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
Something
not good.
is coming.
Yeah, so the Sentinels are, obviously they're like they're magical armor that's there to prevent any mages escaping. But we've done it now, there's no going back. Oh, and on Nightmare, you see how she highlights green? You can, there's friendly fire damage, so I have to be careful. There are things like Fireball, which is a really good spell, obviously. You blow up all your teammates. Not the best way. Might as well take the chance to level up. Yeah, let's get some Cunning. And then we'll get some more willpower. Yeah, let's... Okay, so I don't need any more Cunning after this. So I'll be able to get all the way up to Master Coercion, which is good. I'm gonna grab it now, though. It's a good sustain spell, just increases your defense. I think... Another sustain spell gives extra spell power. I think I'm gonna go another offensive spell. I'm gonna do Winter's Grasp. And then... Oops. Assign that there. Alright. Staff, we already had an extra one for him. Nothing in here. Oh, wait. Another staff.
get on it.
Ooh, that did a lot of damage.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright. Ooh, cowl. Might as well equip it. Oh, geez, that is hideous. Yeah, never mind. No, we're not doing that. I'm sure it's worth it, though. Oh! I just got hit with a rock to the chest. Yeah, I'm gonna focus in actually.
Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later.
There we go. Alright, so far so good. Sentinels aren't really good at stopping mages. Because my guy's pretty low level and
Got it.
these guys are
Get on. Got it.
he's just a generic little weak rogue and he's
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
not even hasn't even gone through the power room yet. Well, that's because they tranquilize me. Very nice. How's that compare to mine? Mine's spell power, magic. Yeah. Probably. There's probably an optimal way, and it's maybe magic would be the better one, but
I'll get on it.
stick with what I have. Another rock to the chest. Nope. See what we got in here. Anything that's I'm not going to equip, it'll be still good for something, so.
Enemies!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Alright, alright. Now it's better than later.
There we go. I guess this would be a prison. It would keep the mages. If they were doing anything. Whoa, blood. I guess somebody was getting tortured here. Okay, I'm gonna get another rock to the chest. Ready? Oh, resisted it.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Alright, alright.
Let's do this quickly! Let's go!
I'll get on it.
There we go. Okay. So,
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
for sure. See what else I can steal on my way out. Ooh, what's this? Damage and spell power? Ugh. It's kind of an ugly staff, but I mean, it's worth it though.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment. I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall. Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
There we go.
There's something odd about that statue. Yes, I'd have to agree with you on that.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius.
Yeah.
Prophecy, my crime. Cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Yeah. Evil despots don't tend to like being told that everything's going to come down around them. Tends to make them a little jittery, you know?
Come on, Jowan, let's go.
This is the phylactery chamber.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
I see enemies ahead.
Actually, that
Got
makes
it.
a lot of sense. Because they're keeping blood here, right? And even if it's magical, it would be a good idea to keep it frozen, right? I mean, isn't that what they do to preserve different stuff? When people, like, donate blood and stuff like that? I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume that's probably the practice. So, keeping this room, like, frozen cold like this, like, you know, with the snow and all that, makes sense. Even if it is, you know, magical world. I guess you would just do a spell on the room to keep it like a freezer, essentially. And it's not like the Guardians are gonna care how cold it is.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Alright, let's go. Oh, by the way, I could have told him the truth there, that I betrayed him, but of course, I'm not gonna do that.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving. An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault! This was my idea!
He is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for his actions. Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
See ya, you two.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Jowan destroyed his phylactery. Without it, he will be hard to locate.
Don't you think I know that? Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Yeah, you should have known better, Lily. Come on.
Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
No, I'm keeping that staff.
Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this
I'm
circle.
literally wearing the staff on my back.
What are we to do with you?
Yeah, I was just doing what I was told, man.
As I said, he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation. The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving, but I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it. Yes, be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits.
Now, in any other playthrough, Duncan made the right choice. I always play good guy characters, but...
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Yeah, see, my guy hates humans. He's an elf, so just gonna...
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the Wardens were all stodgy priests. I understand you hail from a circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Your abilities are still above those of other men. That the Grey Wardens have recruited you says much. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Again, my guy's pissed at the humans.
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
I'm just going to insult him more.
You must not speak of the king so. He is overeager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
And there we go. Alright, I was just gonna let the music play for a minute. Okay, yeah, so it's like I was saying earlier, whoops, okay, like I was saying earlier, Duncan is, he's recruiting capable people, and he usually has a good eye for also a decent person. Not this time around. Every other playthrough,
hey,
I was a good character.
The Grey Warden recruit the Duncan brought.
So he made a good choice, but this time, well, yeah. My guy certainly isn't going to be on his best behavior, that's for sure. So, yeah, this area opens up a bit. There's a lot of like little side quests you can do and characters you can talk to. I'm just going to pause for a second here and I'm going to see how much I've recorded. And then either I'm going to do an outro or we're gonna continue for a minute here. Or I might do one or two things and then do an outro. We'll see. So I'll just cut to that. Okay, so I just checked. The video would only be 36 minutes if I stop here, so I'll do some stuff for about 10 minutes here. Probably set up the next quest in that, and then we'll end this part.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This beast is in the king's service, just like you and I. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
True. No. No, no, no. I know I'm doing an evil run, but no. 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 No, I'm not doing number 2. I'm gonna do a lot of evil stuff, but not the dog. That's not an option.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Yeah, no, my guy's evil, but that's too far, man. And once you get to know, is basically if you do this side quest, if I get this flower, we can save him and he could become a companion. There's no way. He's such a awesome companion. I would, even with an evil character. But is that the same for all companions?
Any
Well,
last wishes
we'll
I can
find
help
out,
fulfill
but not
before you
him.
head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That
Yeah, I don't have
face
lockpick.
could be
I'm not a
decorating
rogue,
some
so.
darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I
So,
take that
actually,
quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
So if you do the DLCs, you get these specific items. I think I mentioned it in part 1. So, Bright Blood, the Reaper's Cudgel, my armor. You know, you get a couple weapons and armor pieces and equipment. Well, the one benefit of the Reaper's Cudgel is it's a decent weapon, especially early on. You know, and even throughout a playthrough, it's decent, but it's not crazy. However, the power of it, and oh, by the way, you get that from doing the hardest fight in the entire game, which is in a DLC. We will do that eventually, but right now, that's not happening. Anyway, the reward for doing the hardest fight in the game...
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Oh, see? Yeah, this is where... That's that elf racism. Yeah, my guy's not gonna like that.
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners.
Oh, so all elves
I'm
look the
just
same.
a quartermaster,
Wow.
a simple man. No one special. Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Anyway, your eyes are not deceiving you. The benefit of doing the DLC in the hardest fight is you get a weapon that you can sell for 339 gold. Yeah. And, I mean, look at everything else. This is a DLC weapon. 1 gold, 1 gold. 7. And these are like endgame items if you want them to be. You could use these the entire playthrough. That's how powerful they are. And this thing just sells for astronomical amount of gold. So, actually, and if you do the Dwarf Noble origin, you get a special merchant who sells it for twice as much. You could have 600 gold. But I'm not going to do that. Obviously, I'm already on my mage run, so I'm going to sell this now. And actually, no better person to have to give me every single amount of gold he's ever earned than this racist guy. So, there you go, bud. You just made me 300 gold. Thanks. And then I'll just sell the other generic items. I'll keep the DLC items. Yeah, I just pretty much robbed him of all the gold he's ever made in his whole life, so I think that's pretty fitting. And, I'll keep these, because you could always throw them on another companion. These rings, though, don't really do anything. Alright. Let me just double check. Yep, 340 gold. Yeah, we're not going to have gold problems in this run, which is good. So, yeah, that's she's pretty interesting to talk to. I got a couple minutes. Actually, let's see if I can find that elf that he was mentioned.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong, cunning, and smart.
Yeah, I'm not a rogue.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
She's not wrong. Where's that elf? So I can get the...
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports.
There's Duncan.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed? Oh.
Oh,
then...
hold on. I forgot something. So that was his servant that he was looking for, but having had that conversation...
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. So long as you keep it quiet.
Ah, he has some slightly better equipment. Oh. Nah. It is worth 5 gold, but... Ooh. Sure. Might as well.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, that kind of shows, because I didn't really question him on the, why he was looking for the servant. Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello again. You need something now? I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Oh wait, hold on. Here we go.
Then what is... Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Are you
here
the one
it
I'm
is.
supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Yeah, thanks for this. Yeah, I need the sword, man.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
Of course. Somewhere on the field, there is a bewildered knight fighting with his dinner fork. Pity him. I mean, sorry, man. I need it. Well, not so sorry. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna end it there. Robbing some knight of his weapon. That's a pretty evil action to do. So yeah, next part will be, exploring around here, talking to some people, and doing some stuff, and then we're gonna go from there. And yeah, so we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna film part 4 right away, so I'll be right back to it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.